Good morning students, welcome in my YouTube channel. Today we are going to study about the next grammar topic. Before starting the topic here, we are going to discuss about some important points related to that particular topic. Here now I am going to write two sentences on the blackboard. Just see these two sentences. See, in these two sentences, we get the identification of today's topic. First sentence, Raju said he is very clever. Then second, Raju told that he was very clever. Now, in these two sentences, the meaning which is conveyed is same. But the way these two sentences has written, it differs. And see first sentence, here when we read the sentence Raju said, then we have comma, again double inverted comma, and in double inverted comma we have given one sentence. See the second sentence, Raju told that, here commas are removed from the sentence and that particular sentence is joined with that, and here tense is also different. So sentence Raju told that he was very clever. If you read the sentence carefully, you will understand the meaning conveyed by these two sentences are same. Only difference is between the structure of writing these two sentences, and today's our topic is direct indirect speech. In your question paper, in your activity sheet, you will have a grammar question, you will have some grammar sentences, and out of these grammar topics, today we have to study direct, indirect speech. Now before studying this particular topic, we must know what is meant by direct speech and what is mean indirect speech. See, I have written these two words once again on the blackboard. From the name itself, you will understand what is meant by direct. Now, here speech means those words are spoken by person. Speech means words spoken by the person. And here direct means when that particular person, he is telling to another person who is listening, and he is telling about those words which were spoken by the third person, but without any difference, without making any change, he tells those sentences to the listener. At that time we have direct speech. In Marathi डायरेक्ट प्रत्यक्ष कथन म्हणजे एखाद्या व्यक्तीचे तोंडचे जे शब्द आहेत ते शब्द ऐकणाऱ्या व्यक्तीला आपण जसेच्या तसे ज्यावेळेस सांगतो त्यामध्ये कुठलाही बदल न करता त्यावेळी त्याला डायरेक्ट स्पीच म्हणतात. अँड हियर इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. नाउ इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच मीन्स while telling those sentences we make some changes and we tell by making changes to the listener. At that time it is indirect speech, or in Marathi अप्रत्यक्ष कथन. डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच म्हणजे अप्रत्यक्ष कथन. अँड इन युअर ॲक्टिव्हिटी शीट यू विल बी गिवन डायरेक्ट स्पीच अँड यू हॅव टू चेंज दॅट डायरेक्ट स्पीच इंटू इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. प्रत्यक्ष कथन दिलं जातं त्याचं रूपांतर तुम्हाला अप्रत्यक्ष म्हणजे इनडायरेक्ट स्पीचमध्ये करायचं आहे. नाव नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कम्स इन अवर माइंड. हाऊ टू आयडेंटिफाय वेदर द गिवन सेंटेन्स इज इन डायरेक्ट स्पीच और इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच. डायरेक्ट स्पीच कसं ओळखायचं आणि इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच कसं ओळखायचं. व्हेरी इझी, व्हेरी सिंपल टू आयडेंटिफाय डायरेक्ट स्पीच. व्हेन इन द सेंटेन्स or when the sentence is in direct speech, at that time commas are used, double inverted commas are used, and that particular sentence is written in double inverted commas so that we will get easily, we will understand easily the sentence is in a direct speech. Now as we got the meaning of direct speech and indirect speech, now next step comes, what are the parts of direct speech or what are the parts of indirect speech. Now we'll take one example and then we will understand how there are various parts in direct speech and indirect speech. Raju said, I am a player. Now, in this particular sentence, we have to identify various parts of direct speech. या डायरेक्ट स्पीच मध्ये कोणकोणते वेगवेगळे भाग असतात ते आपल्याला सर्वात पहिले समजून घ्यायचं आहे. Now, first one is Raju, and Raju is the reporter. Now reporter means a person who is narrating, a person who is telling. That person is called as narrator or that person is called as a reporter. Then we have reporting verb. Reporting verb means what? The verb used to report, to tell that particular sentence, that particular information, that is called as a reporting verb. Then next part of a direct speech is listener. Now here in this particular sentence we don't have a listener or exactly listener is not given. And now a remaining part of the direct speech is called as reported speech. See here, Raju said, I am a player, and here we have identified various parts of this particular sentence. Raju is the reporter of the sentence. Reporter means a person who is telling that information. Then which reporting verb is used to tell that information, that is reporting verb. Here in this sentence we have said. And next in double inverted comma, keep in your mind, in double inverted comma, reported speech is used. Reported speech means whatever that reporter has told, whatever that reporter has narrated. त्या रिपोर्टरने जे कथन केलंय, जे सांगितलेलं आहे ते डबल इन्व्हर्टेड कॉमा मध्ये लिहिलं जातं. And students, when we turn direct into indirect speech, at that time we have to make changes in these various player. Now here, this is direct speech. First sentence is in direct speech and second sentence is in indirect speech. Now we have made some changes. What changes we have made? See, Raju said, then we use that conjunction here to join the sentence. That, then here I pronoun is used. Instead of first person pronoun, we have used third person pronoun he. Then next, I am. Am means here we have present tense, but here in indirect speech we have past tense. So these changes we have to make while turning direct into indirect speech. We have to change in a reporting verb, then we have to remove comma, double inverted commas, and then we have to change the subject as well as the tense of the given sentence also. Now here from this particular sentence you will understand we have to make changes in reporting verb, then we have to make changes in the pronoun. Here we have I, this particular pronoun, but in indirect speech we have used he pronoun. Then we have to change the tense of the sentence. वाक्याचा काळ सुद्धा आपण या ठिकाणी काय केलेला आहे, बदललेला आहे. त्यानंतर here when you change direct into indirect speech, जेव्हा तुम्ही डायरेक्ट स्पीचचं इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच मध्ये रूपांतर करता त्यावेळी तुम्हाला फर्स्ट यू हॅव टू चेंज रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब बदलावं लागेल. देन यू हॅव टू चेंज और यू हॅव टू यूज वन कंजंक्शन to join the sentence. You have to remove the commas and double inverted commas. Then you have to change the subject or pronoun from the sentences, and you have to change in the tense of that particular sentence also. And by making all these changes, we can turn direct into indirect speech. Now it is very easy to turn direct into indirect speech. Just we have to follow some rules. Now we are going towards the next. Now when we make changes in various sentences in the form of direct indirect speech, according to the sentence we have to make changes. And so that first of all we must know what are the types of the sentences, because according to the type of the sentence we have to make changes in direct to indirect speech. So what are the types of the sentences? वाक्याचे प्रकार कोणते आहेत? We have 4 types of sentences. First one is assertive sentence. Then we have imperative sentence. Exclamatory sentence. And last one is interrogative sentence. So these are the 4 types of sentence, and according to these types of the tenses we have to make changes into or from direct to indirect speech. Now what is mean by assertive sentence? In Marathi, assertive विधानार्थी वाक्य. Here we can have a statement. We just have a statement. For example, I am a player. This is a statement. Or I cannot help you in this matter is also a statement. That is assertive sentence. Then second, imperative sentence. Imperative sentence So we turn towards the next how to change direct into indirect speech of these four sentences. We'll have a look on one by one all these sentences. First we will take example of assertive sentence. One more thing here I want to tell you. When you change direct into indirect speech, those rules which I have told you right now are common in all these four types of the sentences. And what are those rules? Rules regarding to the reporting verb. तुम्हाला मी आता जे नियम सांगितलेले आहेत ते नियम या चारही वाक्यांसाठी कॉमन आहेत. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, यू हॅव टू चेंज रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब. Then you have to use appropriate conjunction to combine to join the sentence, and you have to make changes in the tense of that particular sentence. You have to change the pronoun according to the subject or according to the listener of that particular sentence. So these are the common changes which we have to follow at the time of changing direct into indirect speech. Now here we'll have one example. With the help of that example, we'll discuss. See, I have written sentence. He said to me, I cannot help you in this matter. Now the sentence is in direct speech. Sentence is in direct speech. Why? Because double inverted comma is used, and whatever that speaker is telling, those words are spoken by third person as it is, and that's why this is direct speech. Now we have to identify various parts of this particular sentence. So here said to is the reporting verb. He is a reporter. Then now here we got listener. Then we have reported speech. The sentence which is written in double inverted comma, that is reported speech. And here we got the various parts of the sentence. Now we have to change this particular direct speech into indirect speech, and while changing we have to make changes in reporting verb, listener, then subject or pronoun and tense. Now first we'll write reporter. We have to write reporter as it is. So here he. Then if in the sentence we have said to, this reporting verb is used. Instead of now said to, in indirect speech we have to use told. He told. To whom he told? He told me. Then we have to use conjunction, and in assertive sentence we have to use that conjunction to join the sentence. Now next, I cannot help in this matter. Here we have I pronoun, and we have to change I pronoun into third person pronoun. It changes into he. Then can means it is present tense. We have to turn this present into past tense. So he could. Then not help. Here instead of you, now we have used him. He told me that he could not help me in that matter. Again, instead of this we have used that, because we have to write now in indirect, and that's why instead of this we use that. So now sentence will be like this. He told me will understand in a better way. Six sentences written on the blackboard. He says to me, I am the master in my house. Now first we will identify various parts which are used in this particular direct speech. Now he is a reporter, says to is a reporting verb, me is listener, and this one reported speech. Okay, we got reporter, then reporting verb, then listener and reported speech. Now here we have one rule. When the reporting verb is in present tense, जेव्हा दिलेल्या वाक्यातील रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब हे प्रेझेंट टेन्स मध्ये असेल त्यावेळी आपल्याला त्या रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब मध्ये बदल करायचा नाही. ते आहे तसंच ठेवा, और यू कॅन यूज टेल्स ऑल्सो. ते आहे तसं ठेवा किंवा टेल हे रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब तुम्ही वापरलं तरीही चालेल. Okay, so reporting verb we have to keep as it is, as if the reporting verb is in the present tense. जर दिलेल्या वाक्यातील reporting verb वर्तमान काळात असेल तर त्यात बदल न करता ते आहे तसंच ठेवा किंवा says ऐवजी tell वापरा. Okay, then we have to keep the listener as it is. Next rule, we have to combine the sentence with that, and then we have to make changes in the tense according to in the sentence according to the tense. Now here I am is he is the master in his house. See, I have written this particular sentence on the blackboard. He tells me that he tells me that he is the master in his house. Now here what changes we have made? We use reporter, then instead of says we use tells, then listener, we combine sentence with that, then pronoun, we change the pronoun first person I into third person pronoun he, then am, and here we use is. Now question must be there, why we use instead of was we use is. आता आपण तर नियम पहिला होता की आपण जर वर्तमान काळामध्ये वाक्य असेल तर त्याचं रूपांतर भूतकाळात करतो. मात्र या ठिकाणी जर रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब वर्तमान काळात असेल तर रिपोर्टेड स्पीचच्या काळामध्ये बदल करायचा नाही. सो हियर ही इज द मास्टर इन हिज हाऊस, कारण आपण थर्ड पर्सन म्हणून सांगत आहोत. आता वी चेंज द वर्ड्स ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर रिपोर्टर. तो जो सांगणार आहे त्याच्या शब्दामध्ये बदल केलाय आणि इनडायरेक्ट मध्ये लिहिलेला आहे. सो दिस इज हाऊ वी हॅव टू चेंज direct into indirect speech of the assertive sentence. Once again, I'll tell you some rules regarding direct indirect speech. First, direct means a person when person speak the words spoken by third person as it is, that is direct speech. In our activity sheet we have to change active into direct into indirect speech. In direct speech we have four parts, that is reporter, then reporting verb, then listener and